This is also cool too. I mean, look at this. I'm getting so sidetracked, but this is just part of the resource pack, the texture pack there. I mean, if you take a look at it here, it's I'm getting way too excited over a 3D rock. Hey everybody, Norm here, and I am all bundled up because it is finally winter time. Wintered? It's winter! Winter time. So I figured, since I'm all bundled up, it's going to be good, because we are now at the area of our new base. I hope you enjoyed the first episode. I know it was a little different, just doing a little tour, not really seeing much building or caving or anything, but I promise you, that's going to all change. Now, if you're having any problems hearing me, it could be because I'm muffled, so hang on 1 second. There we go. That's a lot better. Ha! When I first recorded that episode, that was actually roughly about 2 months ago. Roughly. Well, maybe a little longer than 2 months ago. Anyway, let's go ahead and get our stuff on. There we go. So I've been on the server here for roughly about 2.5 months or so. And I have found a nice little place. It's far away from everybody else. Far away. I figured this would be a nice little thing. Basically, we're going to be creating a nice big area to live in. We're going to try and live off the land. I'm not going to be doing a lot of those automated things. Well, maybe I might be doing automated things later. I'm not too sure. But if you also haven't noticed, we are playing with shaders. Yes, shaders. Woo! I finally have a computer that is good enough to run les shaders. Now this is the light version of Mr. Meeps 5.0 for light, I think, and I like it the best. I mean, it's very minimalistic. Shaders still work, still very beautiful. I don't have all the waving grass, and the one thing I didn't like about the waving grass with the flowers is the flowers would wave, and it would just ruin the texture of the flowers themselves. So that's why I'm choosing Mr. Meeps here. And as you can see, I get roughly about 132 frames, well, maybe 100. Basically, I don't ever drop below 90. And that's running with OBS, which is my recording software. And as we all know, as soon as you start recording, that takes a lot of processing power. So, what are we going to do today? Well, I figured first off, we're going to build a nice little starter house. Because we really need a starter house. So, let's go ahead and do that first here, shall we? Okay, yes. We're going to make another little crafting bench right there, because we're going to go on down, and where did I decide to have my house at? Right down there. Yeah, I figured that'd be a nice little area to build a house. Not too big, not too small. Now the question is, am I going to build it flush or not with everything else here? I don't know. I figured maybe kind of just like try and incorporate it into the actual area here. Oops. Nope. There we go. But I don't think I have enough cobblestone for that. So we could always just, take some off here like that. And I've been thinking about maybe using a resource texture pack. I was actually thinking about using one that might be a little fun to try here, which gives it a little bit of a 3D look. It's still default, it's just default 3D. So give me 1 second here, we're going to pop that on and see how we like it for the rest of the season here. And, well, not rest of the season, but at least rest of the episode. There we go. Not everything is 3D. As you can see here, this gravel is still pretty much 2D. It's only some textures, like the cobblestone, for example. Look at that. Nice little bit of 3D mapping there. Now, it does drop my frame rate down a bit, so we're going to see exactly... This is the high version. I have a medium and I have a low version, but we're going to try the high version first. Just to see if we can't push the most out of the build here. Meh. Now, one thing I always have learned when building a house is you need to kind of build a foundation first. Something of which to follow along with. Plus, it also just kind of helps fill in the stuff, too. So, come on. Come on. So that's kind of what we're going to be doing here. Now, around here, as far as wood goes, we really only have 2 options. We have spruce. And see, look at that. That's the 3D spruce saplings. Those are nice. So we have spruce wood, or we have oak. So that's pretty much how we're going to be building for a little while here. I do have some acacia saplings that I could grab. I brought some weird random things with me. I brought some melon slices to make a melon farm, and I found 2 pumpkins just over yonder. So we're going to see exactly, maybe we can turn this into some, oh, look at that. Even the pumpkins are a nice little 3D. I'm getting off track here so much. What was I looking for originally? I forget. Acacia. There we go. Acacia saplings. Yes. So, ooh, look at that. They're all nicely pixelated and everything. So let's go ahead and just plop them down right now. Right there. I'm trying to get some nice little things to grow here. Let's put one right there. Right there. And the final one's going to be all by its lonesome right now. There we go. This is also cool, too. I mean, look at this. I'm getting so sidetracked, but this is just part of the resource pack, the texture pack there. I mean, if you take a look at it here, it's... I'm getting way too excited over a 3D rock. Way too excited. Ha-ha! Snoogans. Anyway, so let's go ahead and continue here. I want to make sure that everything is kind of connected here. Because that gives us more of something to go off of where we need to put those support pillars. That's right. We're putting in support pillars. Now, I've watched Corrales do a lot of his things in the past here. I don't know about how many of you have ever watched Corrales and his Let's Builds and everything else, but that man is a freaking genius. I've also watched, of course, Adults Only play as well. And I have to say, Adults Only Minecraft, he is one awesome dude. Duderino to the max. Yes, he is awesome. But I guess I also want to make sure here and figure out, do I have any dirt? I mean, no, I don't. Where do I want the door to be? Am I going to have it just a good old-fashioned meow-way and meow-way, or am I going to have it like that and face and have to go up? Yeah. Yeah. And as you see here, there's really no 3D mapping there. But, meow. Aha! I am awesome at jumping. Yes, I am. But, however, the planks are 3D. So that's kind of nice. So the question is, how exactly are we going to do this here? My answer to this is I have no clue. I have no clue. We're probably just going to be cutting in and out of this all day long. But let's go ahead and start with some support pillars. So we got some pillars over there. We want to actually sort of mirror that as best we can, but that's not going to be totally possible. Okay. Ow! So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait. 1, 2, 3. I can't count. Okay. How are we going to do this? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Then 1 for another. There we go. 3. Then 1, 2, 3. So we're going to go a total of 7 high. Yeah, that's right. 7 high. At least. And this is going to look so weird. Eat some chicken. Bok bok. This server plays kind of a bit like Hermitcraft, ideally, where if one person sleeps, it will advance time for everybody on the server. It'll just advance server time. So, let us continue. This is all off the top of my head, by the way. I don't even know how the finished thing is going to look. I mean, as you can see here, it looks really weird. You might hear a dog barking in the background. It's about dinner time for them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and that's definitely a dog barking. Not a fan of little barky dogs that like to bark while you're recording. Boom for that. And then it's just going to step on down right like that. Apparently I'm still hungry. There we go. And we are going to be taking care of that here. Taking care of business every way possible. There we go. 1, 2. There we go. I can handle this. This looks good. This looks great. This is awesome. This is a terrible idea. Really? These grew faster than... Oh my god. What is wrong? Why are these guys not growing? I don't know why. Folks, we're going to have to go chop down some spruce wood. Poor Hoki. Everyone's giving her some crap there. Attacking the spruce wood trees with ferocity. And look at that, even the spruce wood, they have little pine cones that don't actually exist. It's wonderful. I have my bearings. Oh my god, that pumpkin looks wonderful. There we go. It's now mine. It's my pumpkin, not yours. By the way, the sky here is actually part of a resource pack, too. It's part of the Halcyon Days resource pack, so this is not part of the Mr. Meep shaders. The sun is when it comes out, but not the actual sky itself. So I want to make sure and make very clear that that portion is sky-free. Now, this is an older version of a shader. I don't think Mr. Meeps has completely put out a new one yet. Na Javenia Balmesiba Chatum Wenyeme. I kind of feel like doing that every time they advance the day. This is going to be one strange little house, I'll tell you that much. The other question is, where do we want to have, or not where, but do we want to have windows? And I think we do. We're just going to fill this in for now. There we go. Let's fill that in. There we go. We're going to have huge windows. In the words of Donald Trump, they're going to be huge. Huge windows. See, this could be the area for the ladder to go up to the second floor, which I kind of like that idea. And I think we're going to stick with that idea. We do need to make a door, though, and we are just going to make it out of oak planks for now. Boom. And boom. Now, the reason why I set it sideways here, now, if you don't really know or remember, you used to just be able to boom, poof, right there like that, right? Oh, look at there. But now, with some of the new AI stuff, mobs think that these doors are actually, like, if you just set it in here, right like that, mobs will still be able to break through. But if you set it side like this, when you stand there, this is the closed position. So, you leave it open, mobs will think it's open, but they can't walk through. They won't try and break it down, supposedly. Okay, so boom, 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 boom. Now for this one here, we are going to go all the way up to the top, like a so. Like a so. There we go. The back part is going to be really, really, really tall. And this is where scaffolding can come in too, but that's going to be for later. Ow. See, now the other issue that I'm seeing here is how are we going to do this? I'm not too sure. Let me think about it, and I'll be right back with you. It's gonna look weird. I mean, it's gonna look funky, and it's gonna look really, really, really weird. That's for sure. Although I swear to gosh darn, that I had this facing the other way. Swear to God I did. Let's go ahead and see why. Oh, that's just a plank. Okay, no wonder why. Can we actually make this go one higher then? We'll make everything... Oh, wow. I kind of like that. That looks cool. Yeah, I dig it. I can dig it. And let's go ahead and put Spoopsy right there. Is that too much? I think that's too much, actually. Let's leave it open. Shaboopy. Could put... Ooh, yes, we could put a gate right... Oh, my God. I'm already thinking about other stuff. Let's go ahead and just finish this all first. Why are we all putting on Mark's skin? I'm so lost and confused. We're going to leave that off just like that. It looks weird. I mean, this looks weird too, but I'm not going to mess with it. It's just going to be one weird looking house. That's all that's left to it. Anyway. Yeah, I think I've been messing around with this long enough here. That's kind of the idea of the house there. It's going to look really funky and weird. It's going to be pretty much a straight back there to it. But we are going to carve out some windows and everything later on. But for now, I am way over my recording time. So for now, I just want to say thank you very much for watching. I'm Norm. You're beautiful. Bye-bye, and see you later.